Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322. So, we had some amazing races at the weekend, and it's something that I just need to share with you guys. Thanks to some trickery from the PC creator community, we were able to do a race with tyre wear from open wheel races, but on normal cars. Now, PC has always been able to sort of push the boundaries of what's possible with the creator using mods and tricks to access things before they're released. Things like the fixture removal feature were accessed before it was released. The dev creator, the PC guys can sometimes have access to, which allows for a lot more options than the regular creator does. As well as the open wheel creator has been accessed by people on PC as well, which we're not going to get as regular players until there's at least another downloadable update coming to the game, because the functionality currently isn't in the game for them to release it to us. But this is taking it to an entirely new level, because there's no indication that this will ever actually become an official feature, and I think that's a huge shame, because races with tyre wear on normal cars are amazing. You're seeing one of them now, but the main highlight was the race after this, which I'll show after I've spoken here. The main takeaways from the races that we did are that the whole tyre health feature, as well as the different tyre compounds with soft, medium and hard tyres, are completely wasted in open wheel races. Now, the main problem, as I found from my testing of the open wheel cars, which I'll link down below, is that the open wheel cars have such a high amount of grip as standard that any difference in tyre compounds are negligible. You barely get any improvement in grip from soft tyres over hard tyres, because whatever you choose, you're going to be taking most corners at full throttle anyway, because the cars just have so much grip. And in that video, I also found that as tyre health depleted, there seemed to be absolutely no difference in grip levels either, until you reach about halfway into the red zone where the tyres will fall off the cliff. But that doesn't actually seem to be the case. What we found, and you'll be able to see the realization as it happens in the next race, is that as the tyre health bar depletes, so too does the level of grip on the tyres. There were some instances in the race that you'll see next where one person has just come out of the pits with completely fresh tyres, and they're much quicker than someone in the exact same car but on tyres with half health. And it's noticeable when driving it as well. Fresh tyres after coming out of the pit lane make the car feel so much better after you've gotten used to the lower grip you've been experiencing over the previous few laps on low tyre health. And it seems like it all scales with the overall grip level of the cars in general. That's why it's barely noticeable on the open wheel cars. But start driving sports cars or low grip supercars and it becomes much more clear. The less grip the car has as standard, the bigger impact tyre health has on the grip levels at any given moment in the race. This would obviously then extend into the differences between high, medium and soft tyres as well. And as you'll see from the next race, some of the racing that happens when people are on different levels of grip is amazing. Different strategies at play about when to pit, whether to pit an extra time to have high grip throughout the race, or do less pit stops and deal with lower grip but save time by not coming into the pits. It really has the potential to make races so interesting, and it's such a shame that it's only available with open wheel races where the difference is frankly negligible. Like I said, it's completely wasted there, and we need the option to have tyre health at the very least be available with all car classes. All we need is a toggle in race lobbies where tyre health can be turned on or off. I'd love to be able to choose soft, medium or hard tyres as well if the tyre health toggle was turned on, but I'd settle for just having grip that depletes throughout the race. As I said, this is something that's been essentially hacked in, utilising a bit of PC magic to take a feature from an open wheel race and make it work in a regular race with a bit of setup for one-off races. There's no indication that Rockstar has any intention to bring this feature to regular races, and I think that's a huge shame, because as you'll see from the next race, it's an absolute game changer and makes races so much more interesting. So please Rockstar, please give us this. You've gone through all the work of implementing tyre health and tyre compounds, but they're stuck in a mode where they have very little impact because of the high base grip nature of the cars. let us put the features you've already developed to better use in regular races. And while you're at it, if you could give us back the weather option in stunt race lobbies, as well as make wrenchers actually fix the cars in stunt races without external damage so we don't have to keep using Molotovs, that would be great as well. Please, Rockstar, please. For now though, I'll leave you guys with the race that I've been talking about. It really is a great one, and keep an eye out for all the things that I've mentioned here, with drivers having different grip levels on their cars at different points. Enjoy. I want to call out Rockstar right now, right here, right now. Open up the creator, stop it with the restrictions, give us Arena War props in all race modes, give us open wheel creator props in all race modes, transform races, 30 players, give us the ability to have more classes for races, more cars, just open everything up. Extend the lifespan of the game so much, and the creator community will be able to do so much with it. So many unique race creations. As it starts to rain. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That means that the tires are gonna wear out quicker as well in the rain. I wonder if we need to do 2 pit stops in this one. Could be, especially with the rain. Tyre wear's gonna... I think that was a bit... I think that weight was right. Yeah, this is quite a tight track to have done this on. Of all the tracks in the world. Again, I got caught out by it. I got caught out by the checkpoint again. There's cars everywhere. Oh wow, thunder as well. The tight track, the bullet and the rain are proving difficult for people. And then people have got to think about tyre wear and pitting with all of this. I'm just gonna have to try and do a recovery drive and get what I can out of this. It's already been a bad first lap. It's quite important on a race that has tyre wear. It's kind of important to know where the pit lane is. I'm gonna have to figure it out as I go around. I can't even see where the wrenches are on the map. Oh, now I see. Yeah, straight on, okay. I wonder if people have got into the pit lane by accident there, carrying too much speed. Alright, let's calm down a little bit now. First lap was a bit tricky. Rain has stopped. Track feels like it's drying up. It feels like it's already dried up, I should say. Don't have to be so careful in the braking zones and the corners. think I'm going to risk it. I'm in the red. We've got to do a full lap in the red. I'm going to experience grip loss at like halfway through the red, from what I can remember. I think this was the wrong decision, but I've got clean air in front of me, so maybe that will help. Try and not spin the wheels. There are things you can do, I think, to avoid like wearing your tires out as much. Obviously, not having wheel spin is one of them. Like that. Just pull it right up my ass as well. Oh, there it is. No, there it is. I was so close. Come on. Come on, not far to go now. I'm almost there. I don't think I made up enough time by having clean air in front of me to make that a worthwhile decision in the end, but hey, it was fun to experiment on the level the very edges of grip. But I'm healthier than everybody else now. How many laps? Ooh, it might be more than 2 stops. This is going to be quite a long race. I tell you what would be good, if me going long in that one allows me to do 2 stops and everybody else ends up having to do 3 or something like that. This is really cool, having tyre grip with normal cars. Like, now that the function is in the game because of the open wheel stuff, obviously it's possible to have it for all cars, because I mean, people in the community on PC have managed to do it with a bit of magic. I'm so confused when it comes to that corner. I braked so early there. Just because I don't know exactly. It's so difficult to see it because of the checkpoint. Alright, we've got 6 laps left. And I'm on just over half tyre health. These guys out of tyre health already. I wonder if it's because they did extra laps in the rain, on their new tyres. So they wore out quicker in those first couple of laps after their first pit stop. And because I lasted all the way through the rain with my first set of tyres, I don't think I can make it to the end though, so I don't think it matters. I'm still going to have to do the same number of pit stops. Bayman's tyres have gone. That late pit stop that I did is really paying dividends now. I've still got plenty of tyre life left, at least for another lap. Yeah, I wonder if, I'm guessing brake boosting would reduce your tyre life as well. Like, that's a benefit of having this in every single race, if it stops people brake boosting because it'll wreck their tyres. Because you're essentially just inducing a massive wheel spin at the back of the car. Alright. I better not leave it another lap. I've just gone into the red, so I think now's the time. Final pit stop. Am I gonna hold third? Yes! Plenty good to continue. I tell you what, I've got so much tyre grip left. With only 3 laps to go, I can brake boost if I want on the last few laps. I don't know any of the brake boost locations on this track, but maybe I can try and find some. Do you know what? This never came up in my testing of tyres with the open wheelers, but maybe that was just because they had there's one. Maybe that's just because they had so much grip, but it feels like, oh, what a scumbag. It feels like the more tyre grip you actually have left on the wheel, the quicker you can grip, the more grip you have in the corners as well. That, I sort of proved that in the open wheel video to be false. Like the grip seemed to stay consistent all the way through, but maybe it just wasn't noticeable enough on the open wheel cars because they had so much grip. Maybe as soon as you put tyre grip on regular cars, you notice it a lot more. Because it feels like, since when I got out of the pit lane with the fresh tyres, it felt like the Bullet was so much different to how I was driving when I just got into the red. Could all just be, in my mind, of course, but I feel like I've struggled on this track, at least in the early parts of the race. I had a really bad first lap, so for me to be in third right now, pretty happy about that. Not a bad recovery. Come on, Rockstar. Give us tyre grip in races. Tyre health. if we want to. Just give us a toggle in the lobby, we can have it on or not. Oh, Caloran coming out of the pits. He needed to pit an extra time as well. Oh, he got the mid-drive. This back marker's not getting out of the way. That didn't help. Look at this. Oh, I think he got taken out by the back marker. That's unfortunate. That was one hell of a race we were having. Oh, what a scumbag! Tyre wear in regular races. We need it. We absolutely need it. This has been great. And that final moment where Caloran came out of the pits as well, having to make a late pit stop for his own tyres, and I've been fine with my strategy of losing time early on, but having all the grip left at the end. Good job to the PC creator community who've figured out how to basically hack all this in. I wish Rockstar would just give it to us, this kind of stuff. Second for life. That was such a good final lap. I'm pretty happy with that result in the end. That first lap was so bad. Yeah, not hacking, PC magic. The grip does seem to decrease more consistently in testing with other cars. Yeah, that's what I noticed. That's definitely what I noticed with the Bullet. When you have lower grip on regular cars, it does seem to just, the grip levels decrease as the tyre wear, like as you lose tyre grip. So you have like that's great. That's perfect. That's exactly that. That's obviously why it's certain parts in that race, other people were coming up on me quickly, especially when I had, you know, low tire grip, but not, you know, not completely completely gone tires, but it was still low grip and people were just flying past me. And then later on, I had the grip in hand, and that allowed me to catch up to people who had, you know, no tire grip left, not even just gone off the cliff. Just a low level of grip, so fresher tires are so much better. I noticed that as soon as I got out of the pits that second time. And I think when it comes to the open wheelers, they have so much grip that you can't notice it. Like it makes it, you know, the open wheelers are a wasted vehicle for this functionality. We want it on proper cars with less grip to start with, and then you really feel the difference. Even we could see that. Well, if even you could see the difference in grip I had after pitting, then yeah, that was, I want that. I want that all the time. I want tire grip indicators and losing grip on the tires all the time. Come on, Rockstar, please. Probably the difference between soft, medium and hard tires would be a lot more noticeable in regular cars as well, I would imagine. Everything just gets a lot more like as it should be. The open wheel cars just have so much grip by default that it kind of ruins it. And any effect that the tires might have, oh, what a scumbag! It becomes moot.